This week's Parsha is Parshat Vayigash, which discusses the journey of Yaakov and his sons coming down to Egypt. The Parsha opens with Yosef, Yaakov's 11th son, who up until this point had been presumed dead, revealing that he was alive to his siblings and requesting that they return to the land of Canaan, where they lived, to bring Yaakov, their father, back down to reunite with Yosef. The brothers go up to Canaan, get Yaakov, and come back down, where he then does, in fact, reunite with Yosef, and has a brief interaction with Pharaoh, who, after which, gives the Jews the land of Goshen. The Parsha concludes with Yosef's plan for grain storage flourishing and bringing greatness to Egypt. I would like to, however, focus on that brief interaction between Pharaoh and Yaakov. In chapter 47, verse 8 of Bereshit, Pharaoh has just asked Yaakov how old he is. The forefather's response is what I would like to focus on, as it is very strange. He says, Vayomer Yaakov el Paro, Yemei shnei mugurei shaloshim u'me'at shana, me'at roim hayu, Yemei shnei chayai velo hisigu et Yemei shnei chayai avotai b'mei mugureihem. The days of the years of my sojourning are 130 years. The days of the years of my life have been few and miserable, and they have not yet reached the days of the years of the lives of my forefathers in the days of their sojournings. The question then arises, why does Yaakov say that his life has been miserable? Yaakov explains that his life has been short because it is not as long as his ancestors. What does he mean by that? Well, Rashi explains that he is referring to their greatness, and that Yaakov had not yet reached their greatness. But he doesn't say, and frankly no one that I found was able to explain, why Yaakov uses such strong language when referring to the bitterness of his life. Now, the answer I would like to suggest is somewhat simple on a base level. I would like to suggest that Yaakov is being entirely literal here. Indeed, his life up until this point has consisted of countless trials and tribulations. Even his entry into this world was a battle, where he fought against his brother Esau to come out first, and in the end he actually lost. Subsequent trials saw him running from home after stealing his brother's firstborn blessings, working for Lavan for 14 years and constantly being cheated out of marrying the girl he truly loved, and then finally, and almost heartbreakingly, losing his beloved son Yosef, who up until this Parsha had been presumed dead. So Yaakov's response to Pharaoh is not only a statement of my life is bad, but also a story. He says the days of the years of my life have been few and miserable. In these few words, he recounts to Pharaoh everything he has been through. He then blesses the king and goes on his way. As I said before, this episode concludes with Pharaoh giving Yaakov's and his family sending them to Ramses, the best of the land of Goshen. Pharaoh's generosity is, in my opinion, rooted in deep feelings of respect for Yaakov, but also in fear. You see, Yaakov's resilience in surviving everything that Hashem had thrown at him while still persevering is somewhat awe-inspiring. It would have been completely understandable for Yaakov to blame God and cut ties with him in that age and in this one. However, he remains strong, he retains his faith, and he fathers the entire Jewish people. Pharaoh sees this trait in Yaakov and interprets Yaakov's message as if he is saying, yes, my life is bad, my life is miserable, yet here I am. This then is why Pharaoh gives him the best of the land, and this eternal challenge from the father of the Jewish people resonates with us today. We are fittingly called the children of Israel because we have the same message. Look at all of those atrocities that we have been through. Look at how tall we can still stand. We have been through so many things, the Holocaust, people trying to take away our country from us, terrorism, anti-Semitism, you name it, we have been through it. Yet we still stand strong. My blessing to all of us would be that we may all summon the internal strength, both as individuals as community, that Yaakov had to withstand all obstacles that come our way. Shabbat Shalom, Atlantic Seaboard.